Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth, the After Hours. This evening's 3:23 a.m. message is for whoever is meant to hear this message, and we are about to go really deep and get very personal, so prepare yourself. All right, Spirit. What is going on right now in the present moment for whoever's watching? All right. In the present moment, it seems as though you are finding brand new ways to go about making decisions in your life, to go about movement, to go about getting from point A to point B. And the underlying energy that is actually supporting this movement comes from anxiety, overthinking, sleepless nights, interruptions to sleep, and overall having this weight hanging over you. And I think that that's an interesting response. You know, it's a natural response to however you perceive things, and it's beautiful and creative and different. But the real truth here to what's going on in the present lies within the experience of meeting your divine counterpart or experiencing a mortal mirror or some kind of divine synchronicity that really changed your entire life. I think that this series of events that kind of changed the way in which you move about your life is beautiful, but it's also kind of tragic here with this energy of anxiety and overwhelm and overthinking. I mean, unless you have that all figured out and worked on, which I highly doubt. I just see the Lovers here, and I'm just feeling like you were not expecting to come to this fork in the road, which was divinely orchestrated, in which you truly saw a reflection of yourself in someone else, a divine counterpart, a twin flame. And I think it's great that you are, changing the way that you go about things in your life, but I still feel like there's some things that are not being addressed here. What happened in the past? In the past, it looks like you were initiated into a soul group or some kind of higher frequency or dimensional understanding of truth, or whatever the case may be. And this came as a result of you putting a lot of work into your creative endeavors and otherwise, and truly stepping into your power as a manifester and someone who can navigate the energy that is going on. The underlying influences for this past initiation is still due to what you perceived as an offer in love. What's the greater reason why this is happening? The greater reason as to why this is happening in your life right now is because, karmically speaking, there is an aspect of your life that you are just due for some balance. Excuse me. You are due for some, to be treated fair. You've put a lot of time and effort and work into, I don't know, whatever it is that you're passionate about, maybe your convictions and things like that. And it's like, to get there has been such a brutal fight because you've had to just feel like you have to fight. Not just fight, but fight off other incoming energies just to keep your stance, your sanity. And, and the aspect of this that you don't really see or acknowledge is that when you are given an offer in love, it will be very clear to you. I think that you have taken what you have been presented with and what you experienced from what you saw as the universe handing you something and being like, oh, this is, an offer. And it may have been. But the fact of the matter is that people have choices, and you have to be very clear about what you want, and you have to be very clear in recognizing what other people are claiming that they want or don't want. It's a matter of setting boundaries for yourself and becoming, a stronger, more aware individual. What to be aware of before moving forward. Before moving forward, understand that the connection that you are dealing with here has an almost unwavering perspective and take on the world. It is almost untouchable the way in which the person that you are connected with goes about their life and the things that matter to them. And what the place in which this comes from for them I believe is maybe, oh shit. Okay, like all I'm saying is like maybe for like a millisecond in their life did they focus on the things that didn't matter to them, that no longer served them, rather, I'm sorry, instead of focusing on the opportunities that were coming up for them. For you, I believe it took much longer. So you have to understand that even though you're seeing this mirror, it's not the same. All I'm saying is that the energy that it took for you to learn and experience and get to where you were to have clarity, even though it may be the same as the other person, in man-made time and like that that aspect of experience that we all have that is limiting, or whatever, you have carried the burden of focusing on the things that are no longer serving you instead of focusing on the opportunities at hand much longer. Okay? So I guess before moving forward, just be aware that even though it's the same, there's always going to be differences, and that's what makes life beautiful, okay? What is coming in the near future? In the near future, I know this doesn't sound that exciting because it doesn't really feel that exciting to me. There are going to be new opportunities for you in your career, in the way in which you create abundance and financial freedom. And this is a result of judgment that has been placed on yourself in the day that it, and in the event that it was, that it was. I think that some underlying aspects of you creating new opportunities and abundance, you need to remember that they're coming from this. So, I mean, laws of attraction, speaking of laws of attraction, or just energetically and, whatever else, it's you're getting there, but it's really not, it's not in perfect alignment. Not that fucking any of us are in perfect alignment, but yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Hold on a second. Alright guys, sorry about that. What's coming in the near future? What's coming in the near future is a bunch of opportunities that are going to be presented to you, but you are truly going to have to be able to decipher the gift from the illusion, and the the authentic from the heart, from the red flag in people's character that you are supposed to have caught on to by now. And this is coming from, or as a result of, the universe giving you time and opportunities and many chances to work with other people, to work under other people, to have humility and patience and devotion to the pursuit in which you truly feel is an embodiment of what brings you joy. And it's all because of this misconception or confusion you have with abundance itself. That can go back to childhood. There may be something that you should look into when it comes to how you perceived abundance and success and financial freedom from the time you were very small. I mean, there's just so many moving parts to this. What can we do to prepare for this? These situations that are going to be arriving in your life are still going to need for you to come up with an inspired solution rather than being emotionally fueled or highly tempered, in which you want to just say yes or no or have some kind of limiting belief. And the supporting aspect and energies to that is the fact that we have the moon here. Spirit is truly asking you to take a deeper look into the dark side of the moon, the chapters and aspects of yourself that are not content and that feel unloved and that feel left out in the cold. And the hidden supporting energy to all of this is that you are going to feel like you are on top of the world should you master that. What else does the near future hold? Like I was saying, the near future holds brand new perspectives and ways in which you can conceive of to go about your daily life, to go about getting from point A to point B, to go about truly making the most out of a partnership and getting the most out of it and X, Y, and Z. And the supporting energy to that is this King of Cups. Maybe this King of Cups who has all their shit figured out and is emotionally intelligent and is grounded, even though these seas around them are stormy and crazy. That may be something that you learned while looking at someone else that is in an unrequited love situation. But the hidden truth of it all is that if you can look at it from a certain way, you will gain a certain perspective that will set you free. What last bit of insight can I give to you as to why all this is happening? The last bit of insight that I can give you as to why all this is happening is when you are presented with insight, gifts, challenging aspects of challenging things that will challenge your beliefs so that you will better yourself overall. It's truly coming from a place within you that wants and desires and honors stability and peace and joy in your home and within your family. The root chakra, where safety resides. And the hidden or, unseen energy here that is supporting all of this is the Emperor. We have the father archetype. The one who is very disciplined and regimented and knows what is best not only for them but for the entire family. And sometimes the father archetype is going to steer you wrong because everyone is very different and we all have our own perspectives and we're all unique individuals. So, just keep that in mind. And, wow. Yeah. Alright, guys. I hope that you got something from this message. I know I sure did. So I hope that you have a good night. Bye.